Humans between science and ignorance. Humans are distinguished from every other living creature on Earth by their capacity for science, knowledge, intellect, thought, and intelligence. Human intelligence and science grows and flourishes with each generation, as every generation builds upon the knowledge of those who came before. This has led to mastery over the luxuries of life, reform and construction on Earth, driven by the desire to enjoy worldly life. However, in their pursuit of this kind of science, many ignore the basic, fundamental knowledge of life, the innate wisdom that humans are born with, the original source of human dignity and purpose. This neglect leads to ignorance of the spiritual and moral sciences. Why have intellect, thought, and intelligence become disconnected from the innate, original knowledge that gave rise to humanity? Before answering this question, I would like to mention and clarify that both academic science and the original source from which humans emerge are not human inventions. They are acquired from a source that the vast majority of people are ignorant of. No matter how much academic science a person acquires, they will remain dependent on others in many ways. Human weakness is evident from the moment of birth, as we rely on others for survival. Even in youth, no matter how strong one becomes, illness or shock can remind us of our vulnerability. As we age, we return to a state of weakness similar to that of our birth, rather than becoming arrogant, forgetful, or haughty. Humans should be rational and consider who truly owns them, and to whom they are truly indebted. This reflection can prevent them from becoming slaves to others. Indeed, humans desire and work hard to learn academic sciences. If they applied the same effort to learning the spiritual and moral sciences, the innate wisdom from which humanity emerged, they would certainly discover the truth and reality of their original source, the meaning of life, and the necessity of both types of knowledge to live a free, dignified, and honorable life. In short, if a person, regardless of their religion, color, race, or form, examines themselves with a clear mind, free of inherited biases, they will find the same system within all humans: flesh and blood, limbs, organs, heart, feelings, emotions, and mind. This commonality indicates that all humans come from one source. With this same reasoning, it becomes clear that human life is an integral part of the universe. Humanity cannot exist without the universe, particularly without planet Earth. Without Earth, there is no existence, no life, and no growth. This suggests that the one who created humans is the same one who created the universe and everything within it, both good and evil. If a person thinks and reasons logically, they will find that the original source of existence and life, including good and evil, is rooted in knowledge and science. The all-knowing has endowed humanity with the ability to distinguish between beneficial good, which is the truth that everyone desires for themselves and their loved ones, and harmful evil, which is falsehood and is undesirable for themselves or others. This innate knowledge gives humans the freedom to choose between goodness, love, care, and respect, or evil, hatred, greed, and injustice. In conclusion, goodness is the science of knowledge, innate spiritual and moral science that humans are born with, those feelings and emotions in the heart that can only be preserved by connecting to the original source that created humans, existence, and life. Constant remembrance of this original source is essential. Neglecting this origin leads to a loss of human feelings and emotions, resulting in arrogance, greed, and injustice, often manifested in the ignorance of the oppressed. Greed cannot lead to oppression, arrogance, or tyranny except by misleading the public and separating them from their original source, causing them to become ignorant of spiritual and moral knowledge, This is often done by falsifying and distorting the truth, linking people to their ancestors through misleading stories and narratives of history. As a result, the division and religious conflicts causing disasters and hardships around the world are the work of evil individuals. If a person believes in their innate goodness and their connection to the original source, they will become knowledgeable and guided by that source. Those who guide others are chosen by the source to serve it, and this is the true purpose of human existence. The straight path is one of love, care, and respect, three virtues that are inseparable. There can be no care without love, and no respect without care. Similarly, freedom, peace, and justice cannot be separated. There can be no peace without freedom, no justice without peace, and no freedom without peace. All of this is impossible without a connection to and love for the original source of human existence, much like the connection and love one has for their parents and family. Please have the will and desire to think and reason with the mind and heart connected to know the truth, and empower yourself with the knowledge of your original source. It is within you. Just remember what you love for yourself from others, for this love has been distributed among humans by the original source. The original source, known to believers as God, is not merely a name to be mentioned. God is a connection, a feeling, and an action. Your relationship with God is reflected in your relationship with His creation. Religion is not a label to follow or an identity to claim. It is a way of life.